Jason, where to get away from it, I suppose, the obvious question tonight?
Yeah, look, I was pretty happy with the first half. I thought we were pretty smart. We played knockout footy pretty well, I thought. We took our opportunities, held onto the ball, and you just couldn't do it for as long as the Brumbies could, to be honest. In the second half, a couple of little errors which turned games and knockout games, and through that second half, and we gave the Brumbies the opportunity to get into the field position they wanted to, probably through some of our errors, but knockout footy really, isn't it? You do things really well for 45, 50 minutes, and that's not enough.
What were the messages going in that first half? And you had pretty much all the ball for the first 20 minutes, and then Lenny Tau goes off that card, and possession territory sort of swung on that, didn't it, the first half? Yeah, it was interesting. Whoever had the ball was getting the rub of the green, weren't they, around everything really, around penalties and field position, and I thought we were quite ruthless in what we did in that first half for most part of it, to be able to get points whenever we got down there. But as I say, everyone talks around big moments in games like this, and there's quite a few which were probably controllable for us, which we couldn't quite control, which is disappointing, but it wasn't through lack of effort or intent, it was just a little bit of accuracy. Tonight, a fair reflection of your season as a whole. You've been up 1 week and maybe didn't quite follow the following week. It's been a bit up and down.
Yeah, it's probably hard to hear, but there's an element of accuracy in that, I think. We can play some great footy at times, and just can't quite finish teams off week after week. So, I think there's definitely an element of accuracy in that.
The Brumbies bench gave a real lift. That's a fair turning point in that second half, wasn't it? Really, I think that lift in intensity from Nick Frost and Brown and what we're still looking forward to.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it probably culminated at the same time that it was when we made a couple of crucial errors, I think, and possession went the Brumbies' way, and it helps that. But mate, the energy intent off the bench is massive these days, isn't it? To close out or to go and chase a game.
Ardie, as far as the intensity goes, that was right up there. What you expected, I guess?
Sorry, what was that?
What you were expecting?
Yeah, it's like Alf said, it's finals footy, and it's a different intensity, and like Alf said, the first 40, we were quite happy with that, and it just came down to some big moments in the game where we couldn't capitalise or hold onto the ball for our accuracy, and punished us. They put us down into their field and got into their set piece game. So really disappointing, mate. I'm quite lost for words at the moment.
Fair to say when Geordie goes off for the HIO in the second half, you just sort of maybe lost a little bit of shape and a bit of direction there at the time. What were you saying to yourselves amongst that point?
Yeah, well, I thought, young age and our insides did really well, and Geordie's a big player in our team, and you're always going to lose someone like that and experience, but he's a crucial player, and having him off can change a game. So just pretty disappointed, eh?
Jason, what do you sort of think it shows about the Brumbies? Are they sort of able to challenge the other Kiwi teams going forward there, is it?
Yeah, well, I just was talking to Laurie Fisher there, and he's really proud of how they hang in the fight, they stay in the fight, and I think that's a fair reflection. They're definitely competitive. Shit, you've seen what they've done with the Kiwi teams over the last 4 or 5 weeks, and they've been more than competitive. So it should be a hell of a battle. They have to make sure they're defending the New Zealand teams and making sure they're not having to chase too many points. But just they can score, and their set piece is going to be a big part of what they do. And she's going to be a good couple of semi-finals.
What do you sort of make of the red versus yellow card? Do you sort of think the officials got them right?
Oh, I haven't had too much of a look, mate, to be honest. I don't spend too much time trying to figure it all out, to be honest. You just got to take whatever comes your way there. But I didn't see anything that was too inconsistent to what we've seen for the last few weeks, to be honest.
It's interesting that and we've seen it a lot this year, the teams that do stuff with the red, they withstand the 20 minutes, and then a lot of teams with red cards are winning games this year.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? You just got to be smarter around how you play against a team with 14 too. Around making sure that you don't get too impatient around thinking you've got to score lots of points and pushing it. But I think it showed a little bit around the Brumbies' resolve around. They showed a bit of ticker to defend pretty well with 14 in that period.
Dane Cole said to me out on the field afterwards on radio that he wouldn't take much convincing to become a Brumbies fan next week. Is that shared across the Hurricanes? Or can they beat the Blues at Eden Park next week?
Oh, I think they definitely can. Definitely can. Like any team that's in a semi-finals, you have to be at your best to win a semi-final, and they will have to be at their best. But if they are, they're definitely a shot.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Does that say more about Dane, Jason?
I said that.